Well, morning all. It is about 6:20 in the morning of the 13th of May, and we're just about to get heading and get going on the road. So it's looking pretty good out here at the moment. See, the sun is shining, clearish skies, so yeah, it should be an interesting start to the journey. Off to Dover first of all. Done this trip before, there's a bit of reminiscing going on there, but yeah, looking forward to it. So it should be an interesting day. So get on the road and get loaded up. Right, last fuel stop now before get on the ferry. I got here really early. I'm going to try and wing it and see if I can get the earlier ferry, and if not, I'll just have to come out and go and sit in a cab for a bit and see what's going on. Good ride down, but not worth filming anything. Coming down here, the traffic's been a nightmare. You can see this is the A2 at the minute, and that's just absolutely chocker. So it was pretty full on coming down the M25. Probably the worst time in the morning to leave where I live. So that was like, I don't know, 7 o'clock or so this morning. Got left and coming down from junction 17 is it's a killer, isn't it? Busiest motorway in the world, I think, or one of them anyway. Between Watford and Chertsey. Thank you. How you doing? All right?
Yeah, not bad. Yourself?
Good, thank you. Yeah.
Awesome. Just a quick security check.
Yeah, sure.
You're not carrying anything like that?
No.
Fantastic. I'm just going to take a quick look around and then you'll be free to
Yeah,
go.
yeah, sure, no problem.
Awesome. All right then, matey.
Cheers, fella.
Through the door, round to the left, all right?
Thanks, mate. Yeah.
Cheers, pal.
Well, I've never had that before. Alright, fingers crossed. Morning.
Morning.
Right, now I'm winging this a little bit.
Is it?
Well, I am because
We'll sort something out.
all right. So,
And I'll have your passport as well.
yeah, of course, yep. Yeah, I'm a bit early.
That's right. I can get you on the 10:40 to Calais.
That sounds perfect. Bless you. Yeah, thank you. That's very
There's
kind.
another 10 o'clock to Dunkirk if you want it. It's closer
Yeah, why
to
not?
Belgium.
Why not? Yeah, why not?
Yeah?
Yeah.
The lane is number 42.
Yep.
And when you get there, one of my colleagues will ask you for this little bit off.
Yeah, no
okay?
problem.
There you
Yeah.
are.
Bless you.
No problem.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Yeah, cheers. Morning. Morning.
They want you now.
Oh,
You got your ticket there for us?
Yes, yes, I'll make, yeah, 260. I'll stick it in here to try and...
Yeah, no, fair. Nice one, thank you. Yeah, if you go straight up for me, please.
Yeah, no problem.
If you do it, you guys do it.
Blimey, I've never, ever had that before. Amazing. Whee! Here we go. Oh, we're gonna have a vodka. Perfect.
Man, just a bit more. Just a touch. Okay.
That's precision.
You are.
That's precision. Stick it in gear, yeah? Yeah. See you later, UK. 2 weeks' time. See you in 2 weeks' time. Morning, all. It's early-ish, about 7:30 in the morning. On second day, day 2, and I'm heading south now. I'm going to head down towards the Millau Bridge. Won't get that far today, but I'm just heading that direction and just see what happens. As soon as I get tired, I'll stop, and I'm definitely going to camp tonight. I think looking at the weather, it looks like it's going to be okay-ish. Fingers really crossed. But I want some mountains. I'm sick and tired of flat ground, so let's get on it, get going. Cheers, guys. Do you know what? These things happen to me, don't they? I bought a pot of coffee with me, and I just put it into a plastic container and put it in one of my boxes. Well, guess what happened? I just loaded up this morning, ready to go, and the lid popped off it somehow during the day yesterday or something like that. It's gone all over my camping gear and everything like that. So I won't be drinking any coffee on this trip. I've brought it with myself unless I go to a supermarket and buy some. But I suspect when I set my tent up and sleep in it tonight, I'll be inhaling it. I've just done the most stupid thing in my life. I can't believe it. I'm riding along. I've still got a long way to go. I've still got about an hour and a half to go to get to my destination on day 1 here. It's I've got to say 2 things really. Well, first of all, I'll do the funny one first. I just stopped at a supermarket to try and get some water because I didn't have any water since the ferry, and I've been about 2 hours. And I thought, yeah, I better stop. And it's really hot. It's about 25 degrees, 24, 25 degrees, and on a bike and all the gear, it's hot. So I walked into this supermarket, and of course you're all a bit paranoid about leaving your bike and all your kit and everything outside, so you're trying to rush. And I went to the supermarket, got down to the end, and I saw all the bottles of fizzy and water and all the rest of it like that down the end there. Picked up a bottle of what I thought was water, brought it out, walked up to the counter, paid for it. Woman gave me a bit of a funny look, and I thought, oh, I just must look a bit weird and a bit tired or something like that. Came outside, I couldn't get the lid off. I'm thinking, why can't I get the lid off? I've only gone and bought white vinegar, haven't I, with like acidic and stuff like that. That could have been painful. Trying to take a swig of that would have been a nightmare. So yeah, but the other side. So anyway, I went back in and found out what was going on, changed the bottle over, and stuff like that. Then she didn't realise, because she said she thought I wanted both of them for some reason, which was bad. The language barrier and all the rest of it was quite funny. So I started laughing, and I picked up the bottle, paid her the rest for the water, and walked off and left the vinegar there. I walked out, took a swig of the water, and she's come running out with about, I don't know, 40 cents in change and everything to give to me, and I just gave her the peace sign, and, you know, bless you, thank you so much, and we both just started laughing. It was really funny. So it's good, isn't it, with people and everything. And I wish I could speak so many languages. I really do. But hey, that's a bit for the first little beverage fuck up of the trip so far, and there's going to be plenty of those, I can tell you that now. But second thing is that I'm looking on the map now. I've been going for a couple of hours and I've hardly got anywhere. Yeah, and this is because every road you're going down, I'm trying to go down to the south of France, not on tolls, but they make it so difficult for you. I mean, every couple of 100 yards there's a roundabout. Traffic is everywhere. It's really hot, bothering, stuff like that. So I've another change of plan. I've decided that I think I need to get on the motorway and pay the fees basically, and stop being a tight arse, and just kind of get on with it and have a just ride down there. What I'll do is I'll mix it up. I'll do something, because it's not north of France, I've got to say, it's a little bit boring. Every village looks exactly the same, to be honest. There's not many hills or anything like that to look at, so it's not fantastic. But we'll see where we go. So a little bit of a catch up. Speak to you later. good evening. We say on day 2 of this wonderful trip down to the Pyrenees. So far on my own. I'm solo camping tonight for probably the first of about 3 nights, I think, before I meet up with my mate down in Perpignan, down south. I'm in central France at the moment, somewhere. I'm about 100 miles northwest of Lyon. Is about the nearest city, and it's just divine here. I mean, I've got this whole place all to myself. I mean, you can't really knock it. I've met the couple here who ran this place. It took me 5. I visited 5 campsites before I actually found, well, basically one that was open, really, more than anything else, which is a bit weird. Because last week, I mean, the guy said to me, "There's no one here now." He said, "But last week we were full." We said, I said it might be school holidays or something like that. I don't know, but anyway, I'm waffling. These guys come from Holland, and they moved down here 3 years ago because they got fed up with the rat race, and they wanted to buy this place, and they just set up a campsite stuff. So they for 2 or 3 months of the year, they're just, they're working 7 days a week, bless them, and stuff like that. But isn't it funny? I went to 5 campsites before I actually found one. 3 of them, well, they just didn't exist because my sat nav was taking me to places and looked at it. I just did no signs for anything anywhere. So whether it was me not being able to find them or what, I don't know, which is likely because today's been a bad day, and I'll tell you that in a second. But he's really into Belgian beer, this guy. And sorry, the other 2, one was closed, the gate was down, so I couldn't get in it. And then this was the 5th one that I came to. And I got here and I had to walk around for about 15 minutes before I could find anybody. So I thought, oh my God, this place is closed. So then I found somebody. Turns out everything happens for a reason, doesn't it? Well, I'm really into Belgian beer. I like Belgian beer. And this guy loves Belgian beer. So we've been talking a bit about what different beers you can have, and all sorts of various things like that going on. And he gave me this. So I bought one of these from him. I said, "Look at that bloody thing! It's 10%." Christ! So I'm going to sleep well tonight, regardless of what's going on, which is pretty mental. So what a day! I have got a story here that will kill you, because any biker or anybody that travels will know that once fatigue sets in, even if you're working as a tradesman or something like that, and you're trying to put in 10-12 hour shifts or something like that, once fatigue starts setting in, you start to make mistakes. And I am not match fit by any stretch of the imagination. That is a big worry when you're in a situation like this. I'm on 2 wheels. I'm on these 2 wheels here. Every single thing is in there. Your life, everything, your passports, your money, everything is all in there. And if you make one mistake, you put one thing out of place at any time, you can't find it because you put it there, or you've forgotten this, or whatever it is. And there's 101 million things that can be there. Everything from a paper clip right way through to a bit of super glue, or whatever it is in your toolkit, or anything. It could be anything. Well, I've got a lot in my tank bag, which I keep, and I keep all my financials in my tank bag that sits on there. So passports, everything, all my V5 forms, registration documents, insurance, money, credit cards, the whole bloody lot, is in there. Well, before I started looking for a campsite, I went to Lidl, as it turned out, because I just put in a sat nav supermarket, found Lidl, went into Lidl, so I wanted to buy some water, so I got some water for wherever I camp for tonight. So I walked in there, and I locked my bike up, padlocked my crash helmet to my bike, as you do, and took my tank bag off. What I stupidly didn't do, my tank bag's got a zip, and it zips up around the sides. And where I'd got the keys out of my tank bag to lock up my top box here, to lock up this, I hadn't zipped it up properly, and I'd forgotten while there was all sorts of things going through my mind. So I picked the bag up from the top. Of course, the zip's at the bottom. I couldn't have taken any more than about 3 or 4 paces. And of course, what falls out? My wallet with all my money, my credit cards, passport, everything. All my registration documents, the whole lot. I mean, that could not just ruin your day, that could ruin your bloody life completely. So, and I'm walking around Lidl looking for bottles of water and trying not to buy vinegar again this time, white vinegar, like a stupid dick that I was yesterday. Shit happens. And got to the checkout with what I went, oh my god, so I've gone into blind panic. I've put the bottles and put the bottled water on the back end of the till area, and I've legged it and tried to leg it out of the inn. And of course, it's only a one-way gates and stuff like that. So I've ripped the gate in front of it, and bloody alarm's gone off. Security guards started running after me, thinking I was nicked something or something like that. I mean, you couldn't make it out. It's almost like it's almost like a Frank Spencer sketch. Just like, you know, some mothers do bloody have them, and they did today, because I'd gone into this panic. No, you know, I just did, because I just lost control, which is ridiculous for me, and because I'm thinking of the consequences immediately of what could happen if somebody got hold of all this gear. Anyway, I couldn't get out. The security guard grabbed me, and I said, "Passport." I said, "I've lost my passport." And he said, "Where?" And he started looking around. I started then running towards to get through the tills, so because that's the only place you can get out of the. You know, 'cause obviously you come in one way and come out the other way. To get through the tills and barge past clients that was queuing up to get their food that they've just bought, and I to leg it outside, which I managed to do. He's met me outside the other side, and he's gone, look. Do you know what? In the middle of the driveway, where my bike went between the bike and the entrance to the shop, laying on the floor, is my wallet with the money in it and the passport. My credit cards and everything. And the next to it is a plastic bag which I wrap all my paperwork and stuff up in to keep it waterproof, laying by the side of it. And the only thing that's happened is a car has ridden over the plastic bag with all of my passports in it, 'cause I've got tire marks on it right now, looking at it now. But it's all flat, it's all fine, it's all usable, and it's all great. But my God, that kind of shit going on in your life, all because you make a stupid mistake. Guys, I'm going to end the video today. I hope you've enjoyed these stories and these little yarns that go on, because it does make me. I was riding away afterwards, almost trembling, and I just this last little thing, I was trembling away, and I just thought, well, you did ask to come and get some adventure, didn't you, Buried, you nutter? So, up yours, everybody. What a laugh. Cheers.